Hello, this kind of stamps. Today we're going to be going over the beginnings by Western New York Postal History Collection. Decided to put in some covers into a little album here and mark them up from Western New York. I chose Western New York because this is where I moved to, and people say Western New York, or people say New York in general. They don't just think of the city. They don't really think about the actual state of New York, the Empire State. So I decided to put a little bit of some covers together from Western New York, and some of this stuff I already had, some of this I bought, and I'm just kind of, putting this into a nice little collection here, collecting some of the postmarks and, learning more about this region of New York. So here's just a little bit list that I got from one of the sellers. This is Monroe County Post Offices. There's a list of all of them. 2 pages here. There's a good amount of post offices here in Monroe County. It is missing a few post offices, but this is definitely nice. See a lot of places here, but we'll be collecting a few of these and marking them off, and showing you guys what the cancellations or what the postmarks look like. So yeah, first cover here, this is from 1850. I did make these myself on the software. I'll leave a link down in the description below. Just a very, very basics, just a border, a title, and then a little explanation of the cover. So how I read this is the year, the date of the the postmark. Then we have a letter from Canandaigua, New York to Contra and Albany, New York. So it's from Canandaigua, and then it's to Albany. And then the stamp, or if it's stampless, and then the estimated price of which this would be at. I didn't buy all of these. Some of these already had, so some of the prices are just estimates. As you can see here, nice Canandaigua, New York cancellation there. Some nice writing on here from 1850. Only stampless cover so far. And again, it's 1963, 6th of June from Troy to Massachusetts. Stamp number 65, 3 cents. So there's an example of the stamp. It's from Troy, New York. It's a very, very nice postmark, very clear. This is down in the Finger Lakes region. Not sure what lake though. Empty page there. Then we get to 1864, Batavia to Watertown. Interesting stamp here, or cover. It's on the wrong side. The cancellation is way over here, and the postmark is canceling that stamp. So kind of interesting how that turned out. So some nice writing here, some ink splash. So yeah, cool cover. And then lastly here, 1867, 19th of March, Brockport to Connecticut. Some interesting writing down here. At the Brockport cancellation, you can really kind of see that. I have it upside down. Scott number 65 with a cancellation that actually made it on the stamp, and it's on the right side. So yeah, that's just a very basic, or very beginnings of my collection. We'll be expanding this over time. I'll be adding in some writings, kind of explaining a little bit more about where these postmarks came from, history of the post offices, history of how the mail got there. They've had some interesting ways that the mail traveled up in Western New York, particularly on the Erie Canal, which is like Brockport and Spencerport and Lockport. Those are all on the Erie Canal, and those actually traveled by a mule pulling a barge in the water. So we'll definitely go into that, of how posters actually traveled on the Erie Canal, and the unique ways that they were able to transport your mail. Anyways, that's just the very beginnings. Hope you guys do like it so far. Let me know if you guys want me to add anything or anything I missed, and we'll be sure to change it.